Those of you familiar with Westridge Builders are probably aware of their popular Life line of homes. The difference between Life and the Westridge line is that Life offers a little more affordability and a little less square footage, all while offering quality and many of the same amenities that the Westridge line offers. One of the best examples of this is the Aberdeen II, which was an MBA 2003 parade model in the Twin Creeks subdivision in Jackson. Hey, Carl.
Hi.
So now, why did you choose the Aberdeen II as your 2003 parade model?
Well, we wanted to go with a Life home ranch, and this home fit perfect into the subdivision in Jackson. Now, it's got about 2,400 square feet on the first level, and we finished the lower level, which is a little over 1,800 square feet.
Now, I noticed it has great curb appeal because you used a couple different materials for the exterior, right?
Well, what we have done here is we used stucco and stone to come up with this great new front design. We've gone with some bump outs over the garage doors, over the windows, some freeze boards out of the stucco material, keystones, really gives it a dimensional look, as well as did the stone belt around the front and brings it all together. Now, this home also has an angled garage, which is a little different. Normally you're going to see the front entry or even the side entry garage, which is the most popular now. But this angled garage is really coming around, and I really like that design. Now, off the back of the home, we decided to go with a deck, and it's got a full walkout basement to allow for a lot of light in that finished lower level that we put in.
Those are always nice. Let's take a look at the inside.
Great.
Very striking interior. I like the way you use the plant shelves.
Well, and the way we were able to get these plant shelves is go with this higher ceiling and this vaulted ceiling throughout the foyer and great room. And this vaulted ceiling also allows a lot of spaciousness and openness to this floor plan, which is very, very popular, of course, and more people are going with that. Now, off to the right of this foyer, we went with the dining room, and the dining room again has high ceilings, has a lot of windows in the front, brings that light in and gives that spacious feeling to it. We went with a little different ceiling here, octagon ceiling, and did a rope light around that and gave it kind of a unique look.
Now, I noticed you have a butler's pantry off the dining room. Is that just for convenience?
Well, the butler pantry is complete practicality. What you'll find with a butler pantry is you're able to entertain a lot with that, and also good for storage. And again, in every Westridge and Life home, we try to do a lot of entertainment value in these homes. Now, Denise, this leads us into the kitchen area. And again, went with that high ceiling, vaulted ceiling, openness concept. This leads us right into the hearthroom dinette overlooking the kitchen here. And again, we want the vaulted ceiling, which goes from right to left in that area, and the rest of the house goes from front to back. So right above the kitchen area, these two vault ceilings come together with a really unique look. Now, in the hearthroom, we went with a Williamsburg mantle surround around a fireplace with tile around that. And we went with a lot of windows on the back with transoms, brings in a lot of light again, another concept we're trying to achieve in this floor plan. Now, in the kitchen, went with all GE stainless steel appliances and a built-in cooktop. We went with a wraparound snack bar, again open to the great room and hearthroom and dinette with a diamond edge cut on those countertops, stainless steel sink, nice commercial style Kohler faucet.
Those are handy. And I also like the cabinetry because it's kind of staggered. It's got various heights and depths. Why did you do that?
Well, it gives a lot more dimension to the kitchen and a lot more uniqueness and a lot more style. I mean, we have some plate racks on one side, we have some staggered cabinets on the other side, built-in microwave, different countertops and levels. It really makes a nice gourmet kitchen.
Now, I think this area has really maintained its coziness despite the fact that it's really open. I think it's because of these plant shelves.
Well, it was a unique look. We have such a high vaulted ceiling everywhere. We wanted to bring this area down a little bit, distinguish it between the other rooms by having this plant shelf all the way around the room with these 5 Tuscan columns.
I think it really works.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And off to the right here, we have 2 other bedrooms with a bathroom. We have a few niches here in the foyer leading into that hallway, another niche in that hallway leading to the 2 bedrooms on either end of the house, with a bathroom in between. You
got the split floor plan, right? The master's over there and you got the other bedrooms over here.
Exactly, and that's the most popular type of ranches are the split floor plan. Keep the master away from the other bedrooms and more privacy.
Now, Carl, I think this room deserves special mention because it was decorated by Genevieve Gorder from Trading Spaces, right?
Yes, it was. So in the 2003 parade, we decided to get together and do a special promotion and brought in Genevieve Gorder to design this particular room. Picked one room in the house, and it was the master suite. And she came up with a concept that we kind of call the Pottery Barn or the crate and barrel type look.
Sure.
Went with a dark stained hardwood floor, very light and bright wall color, almost a lime green in color, which actually you would think would be a kind of a wild color to go with, but it turned out real nice.
Yeah.
Nice white painted woodwork throughout. Built a nice headboard on the bed that matches the floor and kind of brings the floor in transition with the ceiling with these white box outs. And again, this ceiling has a vaulted ceiling with a ropelet ledge around it as well.
Now, off the master, you have a great bathroom. The shower in there is incredible.
Well, the shower is incredible. The whole bath itself is kind of got a tile floor, tile countertop. It's got a sunken top in the middle of the vanity for a makeup area. Nice big glass mirror, kind of uniquely cut on an angle because of the high vaulted ceiling in the bathroom as well. But the shower is enormous. It's both somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 or 10 or 8 or 9 foot high ceilings. Wow. It's all tile, has the big Kohler shower haven jet design unit. It also has a steam shower, and the steam shower has a base unit located in the basement that generates steam power. You press the button in the shower, and after a few minutes it generates steam. The whole entire shower fills up, and it's just like a spa, and it's really kind of cool.
It does sound cool. So now earlier you mentioned you have 1,800 square feet down here, and I noticed you put a lot of fun things down here.
Well, I want to talk to you about all these great different areas of the basement. But first, as you can see when we walked down, we went with the iron balusters, which we carried from the upstairs. Also put in a few niches here, also carried from the upstairs. Again, tying the upstairs with the downstairs. Now in the center of this first room, we went with a billiards area, and around the billiards area we first have our karaoke recording studio. Oh. And just a fun area for kids to play, yeah, and even adults.
Sure.
It's a very small area and very inexpensive to add, and doesn't take a lot of space.
So you can actually record things in there?
Sure. We also have the equipment in here for our theater, and our theater is located right next to that. Now the theater is a sunken theater, 3-tiered down, has a surround sound system, and again the surround sound system also is tied in the karaoke, so we can broadcast the singer.
Listen to whoever's butchering a song in there.
Right. 100-inch screen on this built-in theater, and again we have the theater open to the billiards and bar area, which is next right over here. Now this bar area has a kind of a unique shape to it. It's completely rounded, has a full refrigerator freezer to be able to store everything you need down here. And again, the theater then is practical to use for sporting events and other things besides just watching movies.
Sure. Now, there's doors in here that go to the outside, and I like how you put a swimming pool right with access to the outside there.
Well, and it makes it very useful all year round, especially in the summer. If you're going to lay out in your backyard, you can still come and enjoy the pool.
Take a dip.
And in the winter, of course, it's good because it's all indoor. Now, this pool is a swim-in-place pool, and we've installed it as a sunken pool in this room, meaning we dug it extra deep in this area and put it into the ground, so it was flush with the floor. Now the swim-in-place pool allows you to have jets at the end of the pool that you can swim against the current.
Okay.
And you set that setting depending on your weight and your strength. You set the setting to be able to swim against it, and you stay in one spot as you're swimming. Also has some seats in there to use as kind of a hot tub effect.
Okay.
And it's a very reasonably priced unit compared to putting in a full pool outside with your patio and your railings and everything you'd have to put in to go outside. This is much more cost effective.
So this is a unique separation wall between this area and the billiards area.
The fish tank has been very popular and really helps define the space, but still keeping it open and keeping the light flowing between rooms. Now this sitting area that we put in the basement, just kind of a little getaway for all the activities that are down here. Nice wraparound couch, fireplace with a TV above, and this area is great for conversation and just relaxation.
You can watch TV and maybe keep an eye on the kids while they're swimming in the pool.
Right through the glass wall there.
Now what do you have on the other side of this wall?
Well, we have an extra bedroom over there, great for a guest quarters. Obviously could be turned into a den or an exercise room. We've designed it as a guest quarters with a full bathroom.
All right, well thanks for the tour.
Thank you.